Is Meghan's absence from the coronation a huge loss for the British fashion industry? My name's Miranda Holder. I am a celebrity stylist, your feel-good fashion coach and a royal fashion commentator. And today we're going to be discussing the consequences of Meghan's absence from the forthcoming coronation of King Charles. Whether you are Team Meghan or not, there is no denying that her absence from the coronation is going to take a little bit of excitement and interest away. Even if you didn't love her fashion, she brought something fresh and new and a whole different slant on royal fashion that was to be embraced and contrasted beautifully with the impeccable and classic and refined style of Kate Middleton. Personally, I don't think it's particularly fair to compare the two women, Kate and Meghan, because the two of them have very different style personalities and very different figures as well, which makes the whole rules for dressing for each of them very different. And I think together and individually, they do reflect, if you like, the spirits of their own countries. Kate is very classic, very elegant, and has taken on the essence and the spirit of England's nobility and our rich history of dressing for occasions. She's very good at formal dressing. Whereas Meghan has a far more natural and relaxed style personality. She embraces the free spirit of America, the land of the free, the land of opportunity, and looks best when she's more dressed down and in a casual outfit. I think she glows most when she's in a simple jeans and oversized shirt, button-down shirt, and she allows her natural effervescent personality to shine through, as well as her beautiful radiant beauty. That's not to say that Kate isn't stunning, she absolutely is, but with Kate's more formal wardrobe, she wears it so well, it's almost as if she was born for the role that she's in right now. So there are plenty of differences between the two royal wives. And despite Meghan's more natural and relaxed approach, she did bring her own personal brand of fabulous or Hollywood polish and glamour to big royal occasions historically. She brought out the fashion big guns. She would wear incredible super brands, super designers such as Dior, which gave us all something to talk about. It added a little bit more of a Hollywood sparkle, Hollywood glamour. In some ways, I think this backfired against her because actually the whole thing felt more Elizabeth Taylor rather than Queen Elizabeth. She didn't quite fit in with the English sensibilities, and as an American, as an outsider, I guess she probably wouldn't have fully understood that, but she still looked incredible, and many fashionista fans and lovers of fashion all over the world would get very excited by her own particular little bit of Meghan magic that she would bring. Meghan, as we know, is from an acting background, and I think has used her wardrobe, her costumes, if you like, as a very effective form of armour or positive PR in the past. She understands things like the symbolism of outfits and colour psychology and has played those to her advantage, which is all to her credit.
Take notes, I'm not going to repeat myself.
And she's told us this in her own words, as during the Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary, she details wearing neutrals as a conscious option in an effort to blend in more with the royal family and to not stand out too much. If you look back as well, you'll also see she wears an awful lot of white or very pale colours. This is not only because it looks fabulous against her skin tone, and it really does, but actually there's a symbolism and colour psychology with white, which evokes innocence, purity, angelicism almost, which I think is Meghan positioning herself as, if you like, a little bit of an innocent victim amongst all this media vitriol that she was in the middle of. And then finally, these fabulous sort of power outfits from Dior at these big occasions, I feel were her own personal way, or was her own personal way of literally shielding herself from the critical eyes of the media, the press and the public, as she was absolutely in the middle of an absolute hailstorm. And we know Bill Cunningham said that fashion is the armour in which to survive everyday life. I've just misquoted myself. We'll put the right one along the bottom for you. But clothes absolutely can be that. They are a barrier between us and the public, and they create a very strong first impression. So Meghan was very aware of this, and she and her stylist and PR team picked very carefully to try and get the best results. So Meghan was a very savvy and effective dresser, and I believe that if she were to come to the coronation, and it is very disappointing on a fashion front that she isn't, I can tell you, but if she were going to, I believe that she would have been very clever and very sensible and gone for a big British brand to champion this. I think she probably also would have worn a white, a pale colour again. Not only is that quite traditional anyway for extended members of the royal family, historically they would wear a court dress, which is a white gown with sort of silver or gold embroidery with coronets and tiaras actually to the actual ceremony. Well, we know things might change thanks to King Charles modernising the monarchy, but there would have been a nod to this here. Just like Kate, Meghan has many loyal fashionista fans all over the world, and I have no doubt that if this had been a big British brand moment for Meghan, it would have been a fantastic boon for the British fashion industry. If you're loving the royal fashion content, and please stay tuned, as particularly during the run-up to the coronation, I'm going to be sharing lots of fascinating royal fashion insights and facts with you. So please do subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss another episode, and let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you feel about this. Comment below and let's have a chat. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.